Hello and welcome to another lecture. In the previous episodes, we spoke about seeking our spirit. And while we were doing that, we practiced two ways of seeking the spirit by dissolving the ego. One was the art of listening and the other was chaotic breathing. In this section, we move on to the meditation realms, the different dimensions of meditation. This is one of the most interesting parts of the entire course, moving on to different realms. In simpler words, going to the spiritual world. There are many different realms, spiritual realms as defined by different cultures. In the Buddhist cosmology, there are about 10 different realms, and sometimes they speak about 6 different lokas or dimensions or realms. Similarly, in Jainism, there are 3 main realms. In Hinduism, they speak about 14 different realms, 14 different dimensions of existing. Similarly, in the Western culture, we speak about 3 different realms, namely hell, earth, and heaven. One thing to be understood by meditation practitioners is that these different realms are like different states of your mind, or say different states of your being. More on that later. For the purpose of this course, the dimensions have been developed. The dimensions have been structured into 7 different realms. Number one, root unconscious. Number 2, quatern consciousness. Number 3, semi-conscious or the subconscious. Number 4, conscious. Number 5, supraconscious. Number 6, collective conscious. And number 7, ultimate or superconscious. Okay. These are the realms that we will dwell in. To make it simpler to understand, let me just give you examples. Take it in this way. Everything in the world is either matter or antimatter or space or energy. But all of the existence has a consciousness. And if there's a part of that existence, it has a part of that consciousness. In the root unconsciousness, we are at our most primitive state. For example, the rocks and the soil, they exist, they're still there, but they're basically unconscious. They do have consciousness, but it's not alert, it's not aware. Similarly, in quantum conscious, we can think about the plants, which are somewhat aware but aren't really fully aware. They have certain senses and certain responses to stimulus, but by and large they're still unconscious. Then come the semi-conscious. Take of them as animals. They are quite conscious, but they do not have that amount of consciousness which a human being has, which comes in the 4th category, which is the conscious. In human beings also, the semi-conscious acts as subconscious. It's very instinctive and it operates you but on a deeper level. So animals are also conscious and humans are also conscious. But the degree of free will in humans is way higher than in animals. The degree of thinking about the past and the future is way higher than the animals. The degree of planning is way higher than in animals. Hence, they are separated into semi-conscious and conscious. This is until we are human beings. Now, after that comes the supraconscious. The supraconscious is a state of being or a meditational spiritual dimension where you are constantly blissed out. People might reach this stage sometimes when they're using drugs, when they're completely blissed out. They do not need to be concerned about anything. They're simply in a different state of being, different state of awareness, different state of mind. In spiritual language and in spiritual context, this state of being is directly linked to the state of being of deities, say angels in the Western culture or deities in the Eastern culture. The only difference between a person who takes drugs and a deity is that a deity is more aware. They are in a state of complete bliss. That is the reason we have so many stories in our scriptures that deities come down from their state of being, the fifth state of being in the supraconscious, to our state of being in the conscious.